how's it going? It's Annaliese here, and I have got another outfit check video for you this week. I'm really hoping that you can just do me a little favour and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you're liking it. It will really help me out with this YouTube algorithm stuff. Now, as I said, I've got an outfit check for you today, and we're doing something slightly different. Have you ever heard about the vintage kilo sale? Well, it is a fabulous company that hold vintage markets up and down the country, and they sell the clothes by the kilo. Now, how it works, it's really easy. All you've got to do is find what you're looking for, weigh it, buy it at £15 a kilo. Yes! I was like, wow, why have I never heard of this before? Literally, when I walked in, it was like vintage clothing mecca. There were clothes as far as the eyes could see. It was full of vintage treasures. And so what I'm going to show you today is my vintage kilo haul. Yes! Now, when I think about vintage, I think shell suits. That's like the first thing that pops into my head. And trust me, there were so many available, it was so hard for me to decide which one. But I came up with this one. Cute. Obviously, wishing a bit much for the bottoms to be available. So what I did, I styled it with my very own Adidas skirt. Do you like it? I mean, look how happy it made me. Another thing that comes to mind when I think vintage is shoulder pads, darling. And this dress is giving me all the dynasty vibes. And it actually has pockets. Vintage dress from Neiman Marcus, people. Now, I really wasn't sure at first, but I tried it on in the middle of the vintage kilo sale, and let's just say I was convinced by the power of the shoulder pads. But I like the vintage ugliness of it. I love the shoulder pads. Dynasty. Oh no, I love it. But we can't forget about the knitwear. I was drawn to this oversized, cozy situation. And this 3/4 sleeve jumper is just so super unique. I mean, I had to have it. Oh no, that's cute. So at first, I thought this jumper was gonna look super cute with another one of my vintage kilo finds, this skirt. But you know what? It doesn't quite work. So I ended up styling this skirt with my very own vintage shirt. Now, I absolutely love everything about this skirt. I love the length, I love the weight, I love the fact it's got pockets and this great button detailing on the side. Granted, I may have to get Mr. Stitch to come take it out a little bit because it is kind of cutting off my circulation, but I can so work with that. And did you notice? Yes, vintage kilo sale also does bags. And this look is definitely my wild card. I understand it's not for everyone, but I found this oversized old school basketball sweatshirt. The aim was to have it as big as possible so I could wear it as a dress. I failed a little, hence why I've got the shorts on underneath. I've got my own polo neck here, thigh-high boots just to give it some drama. I am basically all about those fashion looks that can keep you warm at the same damn time. So I'm loving this tassel magicalness, vintage suede. I've teamed it with my hype t-shirt dress. Of course, the thigh-high boots as well. Super cute. Now, there are some great things about the vintage kilo sale. First off, larger items like this fabulous jacket and even this bomber jacket are actually capped. So if they do weigh over 1 kilo, you'll actually only pay £15 for it. Another thing, there are no minimums. So if you find, let's say, I don't know, a silk scarf that you just must have, you could end up paying just 50p for that. And then lastly, you might be asking yourself, what does a kilo of clothing buy you? Well, it actually, of course, is going to depend on the fabric. However, you can actually actually get quite a lot. Think maybe like a jumper and some jeans, or maybe a dress, a skirt, handbag, maybe a couple blouses. It actually works out pretty well, almost a whole outfit for 1 kilo. So yes, I would totally recommend the vintage kilo sale, vintage kilo haul, outfit, check.